three changes to this team from its starting 11 last match. Most notably, the return of Seymour Reed. And then in goal, it's Brian Dowd, his third consecutive start. Patrick Lose was the starting goalkeeper for most of the season. It welcomes two of the Eastern Conference's top squads. NYCFC sitting in 7th place, and Chicago Fire in 3rd. Away we go, second of 3 meetings in 2025 between the Young Pigeons. Konings chested back dangerously so, and launched away clear by Brian Dowd. Dowd making his 3rd consecutive start. This run represents all 3 of his appearances thus far. Here's Seymour Reed. Reed leaves it wide, pop back towards Reed, and he one-times it in! Double-figure goals for Seymour Reed. It's his 10th of this season. And a brilliant 1-2 has NYCFC in the driver's seat. In his first appearance with the Young Pigeons since July 6th, Seymour Reed is quickly in the score sheet. He finds Muzu. Back for Muzu, quickly ahead, Baera steps into it, turned away by Dowd. Carrizo nods it for Lim. Look at this last shot by Drew Baera. You could see with Chris Cups defending him, didn't want to let that. There's a lot of space to work with. Rolls ahead for Reed, Reed in behind, Reed has a brace! Welcome back to the Young Pigeons, Seymour Reed, a first half brace in his first appearance with the second team since July 6th. Well, it was the surge ahead, and then Reed, the well-timed run. That is very close. Flag stayed down. Of course, no VAR to look at it. Lim. Cavallo turns the corner. Cavallo finds Reed for the hat trick. Turned away. Kick saved by Brian Dowd. So close. It was Cavallo who connected with Reed just moments ago, finding him here. And the kick save from Brian Dowd. The 17-year-old out of the Fire Academy, now joining the University of Michigan men's soccer program. One of a handful of guys for both of these teams now playing with college teams. The NCAA soccer season starting the next week or so. Reynolds. Here's Borso, now operating on this left flank. Chops it for Reynolds. Reynolds slices, Reynolds drives it through, it's an own goal! Disaster for New York City, but Chicago will take it. And it's the 50th goal of this season for Mike Matkovich's side, and it comes as an own goal. Let's get one more look at it. Reynolds drives it in. Murray, over for Cavallo. Two teams who are comfortable in possession. Both average over 50% possession. We've seen at times today both sides have had solid spells of possession as this is lifted for Sunic. Put it away by Fromer. Now it's Cassano, leaves it ahead. Here comes Hulyut. Hulyut leaves it wide, and it's fine, the back of the net. We are level at 2. Claudio Cassano buries his 9th of this season. And just like that, Chicago Fire draw level. And this is how quick they can do it. Hollywood patiently waiting for assistance. And then it's the West hardly had a touch in the attacking third today. Cassano, centering feed, struck from distance. No trouble for McLearned. Cassano, such a skilled orchestrator, as he leaves it off for Hollywood. Cassano, New York City does retain. Cavallo drives it for Reed, headed down! That is twice that he has been on the doorstep of a hat trick. Reed, such a well-timed run to sneak in behind of Cubs. Strong hold-up play from Borso. As he wins the free kick in the final seconds of this first half. Hollywood. Cups links up with Borso. Final moments of this first half. Borso cuts inside. Back towards Borso. It's Shukaluk who brings it in. Shukaluk twirling, striking. Oh, just wide. As he had Cassano really unmarked to his right. Watch Cassano right side. If he taps that to Cassano, that's maybe a brace for Cassano. Through for Hollywood. Hollywood drives it across. Cassano, marked by Cavallo. What a matchup this is. Cassano, his ball, headed down and saved. What a stop by McLearned. Cassano serves it on a platter for Konings. If it wasn't for the heroics of McLearned, this towards Borso on the overlap, and he could not get there. And that will wrap up the first half. And what a first half it was. 4 combined goals. And away we go. 45 minutes left to play. Chicago and New York City. Last time these teams met. Musu in swinger, and New York City jumps right back in front. Welcome back, Max Murray. In his first appearance since July 6th, the first round draft pick puts NYCFC back in the front. It's his first goal, and watch 23. In some trouble, he was able to keep it in play. Oh, what a tackle that is. Comes right to Reed. Reed ho! He can't convert. What a glorious tackle that was. Ends up right to Reed. Had the whole left side of the goal to work with. Oh, that's given away in a dangerous area. Played central, and Shukaluk has another. It's his 12th of this season. His 7th goal in his last 3 matches. And Chicago Fire draw level again. And it was all the press from the substitute, Joyner Montiel, who just came on. Instant impact as he takes it away. Does win his side a corner. Cassano pings it in. Cavallo dashes. Here's Reed. Seymour Reed finds Baera. Drives it across. Muzu settles. Muzu saved. Brian Dowd keeps things 3-3. What a build-up this was. Muzu had a prime chance. Remember, he was the one who forced the shootout when these two sides played earlier this season. This portion of the match is brought to you by Etihad Airways, the official airline partner of New York City FC 2. Elias. Advantage played, Carrizo leaves it ahead. Back for Carrizo. Carrizo, a pocket of space, turned away. Christopher Cup stepped in his window. Shukaluk. Cassano cuts inside. That is lovely from Cassano. Still Cassano. Claudio Cassano denied. Look back at this strike from Cassano. What a cutback that is. Maneuvering past Elias. And Cassano, who has scored. Into space. Carrizo taps it for Locker. Locker, his cross. Just out of the reach of Sunic. Both NYCFC and Chicago have orchestrated opportunities in the final minutes. Look how close this one is. Molinari quickly for Elias. Elias rolls it through. Reed turned away. Brian Dowd to save. And it's cleared. Reed. He has come so close on so many occasions to backing that third. This one, Cassano. Eyes up, Learned. Against the wall. Cassano! We are off to a shootout. What a match. And nearly, what a winner. So close. He has 12 goals in the season, one of the top strikers in MLS Next Pro. To open up the shootout, Shukaluk sinks it. What a confidently struck ball, and hey, you'd expect nothing less from round one of this shootout. Reed turned away. Brian Dowd with the stop. Joined the Fire Academy back in 2014, has worked his way through. Here he is, round two of the shootout, and he connects. Fire 2 for 2. On this NYCFC side, his fourth year with the club. He came on as a substitute, and there is pressure on. Elias rolls it in. No pressure displayed by the Queens native, Piero Elias. A much needed finish. He steps to the spot to begin round three. Bolts, buries it. Three well-hit balls by Mike Matkovich's first three penalty takers. Jean Alpha Diouf versus Mac Learned. Diouf for the win, yes! Chicago Fire stay red hot and claim an additional point 4-1 the final in the shootout. Ginalfa Diouf and his Chicago Fire side go a perfect 4 for 4 in the shoot.